An ordinary Chattanooga couple does extraordinary work to help children born with deformities.
Yeah, but now they're asking the public to help them in their cause. WDEF News' Eric Avni joins us live in the studio to talk about a local ministry called Love Without Reason. Eric?
Well, the founders of Love Without Reason are asking for the public's help because they know they can't fight this battle alone. A battle to save lives in areas of the world where life has little meaning for young victims. We should warn you that some of the images in this report may be considered disturbing. In 2007, Susan and Santos Matthews began a ministry in Chattanooga called Love Without Reason. The primary goal is to help children who are born with severe physical deformities. The idea came after the birth of their son, Philip.
Before he was born, they told us that this child does not have a stomach. And then they told us that he's got so many holes in his heart. And then they went further and told us that he's got a cleft lip and a cleft palate. And his right eye is missing, and his left ear his right ear is missing.
Doctors told the couple Philip would not survive because part of his brain is missing.
It still is, and we were told that he would not walk or talk or have hand-foot coordination and all that.
The holes in Philip's heart eventually closed, and doctors eventually found his stomach. After more than 20 surgeries to reshape his face, Philip not only survived, he became the inspiration for his parents' ministry.
If I wasn't here, then Love Without Reason would not have been here.
To date, the Matthews family has used their ministry to help more than 200 children in the poorest areas of India who were born with deformities similar to Philip. They find the children who need help, then team up with medical experts who perform free surgeries to correct the deformities.
And our hearts were just really, I think, broken for children who don't have that opportunity in countries where they don't have access to such surgeons and such great healthcare facilities and schools. And so our heart is to help those children to have a chance at life, because when we see our son Philip, we think about every one of these children as our own and saying that, you know what, they could be another Philip.
The ministry is also helping to prevent deformed children from becoming human cattle.
Some of them are just, fed and nourished only so that their organs could be harvested and sold in the black market.
The Matthews say that illegal practice has been happening both in the slums of India and parts of Africa. Children who are born deformed are considered to be freaks of nature. The ministry's goal is to eliminate that problem by helping deformed children receive free corrective surgery, but more help is needed.
We are looking for people to join us, to be volunteers, and we would love for people to join us and help, go to these different countries and find these patients. We'd love for them to be of financial help. We'd love for them to get involved and help us in prayer. There's a lot of things that need to be done, and we can do it together.
Now, the ministry is holding a fashion show and luncheon fundraiser next month. The goal is to raise $100,000. Of course, the money will be used to help pay for the surgeries as well as promote awareness about human sex trafficking. For more information about that event, please go to our website at WDEF.com. Live in the studio, Eric Avanier, WDEF News 12.
A local Chattanooga family had a baby born with severe facial deformities, and today the family held a fundraiser to help children across the ocean who can't afford the operations. Love Without Reason began in 2007 when the Matthews family was inspired to help children in India and Africa receive surgeries to correct facial deformities. After seeing how life-changing his operations were and also understanding what happens to children in India and Africa born with deformities, they decided to fund the procedures for other children. The event today was a fashion show and luncheon fundraiser.
Now I look back and going through the surgeries and all, I'm thinking I'm very special, and that's what kind of makes me a little different. I'm here because of my parents. If they had told my doctor that I don't want this kid, I wouldn't be here.
The Matthews family has used their ministry to help more than 200 children in the poorest areas of India who are born with deformities similar to Philip. Children born with severe deformities can be used in human trafficking in these countries.